Sorry. I do speak English also, as you can tell from my gringo accent. The most important thing for us is the immigration reform is, I think if it comes, it probably will not come this year. There will be debates about immigration reform this year. What's most important is that good information gets out in the community. It does not have to come from attorneys. I've worked as an immigration attorney, but the information does not have to come from attorneys. The information really should be passed boca a boca. How do you say boca a boca? Las palabras me salen mejor en español que en inglés. Mouth to mouth, we need to pass the word so that people do not get swindled. In 2005, when there were talks about amnesty, about immigration reform, a lot of people paid money and got nothing for it. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Frankly, it's great to see all of you. What we really should do is have more meetings about education. Free meetings, not consultations that anybody's charging for. Free meetings so that we can get good information out in the community so that we don't get swindled, and also so that when an immigration reform comes, the people who can take advantage of it can go through an effective, fast process without paying a lot of money. And that's important. Sorry, I don't know. I think there are some other things I said. But what's most important is not any attorney. What's most important is for us to start telling our stories so that people outside the Latino community, outside the immigrant community, because there are more Asians, a good percentage of the immigrant community, documented and undocumented, is Asian. There are our friends from Canada as well. But let's start telling our stories so that people start to see us as human beings. We're all in this together. Economy, environment, as we now know with, unfortunately, some things that have come from Mexico, health as well. It's better if we're all working together. And if somebody's making a contribution here, how dare the U.S. government try to kick that person out, especially after having winked and nodded at those people for at least a decade. Sorry to take so long. Thank you.
Gracias a Marcos. Thank you, Mark. Ahora, cada